Dylan
of ManILoveFilms.com, and welcome to episode 2 of the Double Dare Challenge.
Is it episode 2?
It is episode 2, but it's kind of like our first official challenge.
Indeed. Dylan
is here at my house. He's visiting. We're going to shoot this video together. As you know, we challenge each other to watch some horrible films. We are here to talk to you about them today. Dylan was tasked with watching the film Spice World, and I was unfortunately made to watch the film Baby Geniuses.
Now we're going to do a little breakdown to prove that we've seen the films in question. So, you want to go first?
I don't want to go first. You go first.
I'll go first. I was tasked with watching Spice World, of course. It's a pretty shitty movie.
What was it about? Prove that you saw the film.
Sorry. I was getting there. I don't know what it was about. That's part of the problem. It is not a film. It is a series of music videos haphazardly thrown together with 3 minutes of nonsensical narrative structure between each one, all of which has nothing to do with the previous one and the post one. So, what's it about? It's, I think it's a concert movie.
Okay. A fictional concert movie?
There's a whole lot going on. Of course, you know the Spice Girls. Richard Grant plays their manager, and he's always taking them from one place to the next place in the Spice Girls bus, painted like the Union Jack.
Yeah.
Eventually, there's some conflict, and they decide that they're not going to do this show, and he's going crazy, and there's a random Asian pregnant friend of theirs that comes into it, and
it's sad that I know that.
It all rolls up, and of course they do the show, and happily ever after.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I had to watch Baby Geniuses. This is about smart children. God, I don't even know what this one was about. This was a horrible film. So Dylan, you guys think that we didn't really pick good movies, but we actually did, because we don't like these films. Dylan picked a really bad movie. This is a horrible film. As a person that wants to be a screenwriter, I'm upset that I had to watch it. I can't believe this shit gets made. It's about smart babies and this evil organization run by Kathleen Turner back when she was still a woman. You remember that? Before she got all manly?
Yeah.
Well,
they took like a woman in it?
Sorta. It's kind of like mid-transition.
Serial mom.
Yeah, before the hormones took in. It's not Romancing the Stone, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they kind of took these two brilliant children and put one with, like, her niece or nephew or something, niece and nephew, and they took another one and took it to this evil facility where they're trying to develop this kinder method to prove that they can make children smarter. Okay? So, and then, like, later in the film, a Freaky Friday thing happens where the two kids get mixed up, and the one kid goes with the family, and the one kid goes back to the evil institution, and, you know, at the end, the evil organization goes down, and the one kid, they both end up with the family, and everybody lives happily ever after.
It sounds terrific.
It was not terrific. Would you like to tell me some of the worst parts of Spice World?
Wow. The songs are pretty bad. We have a number of cameos from non-actor types, like George Wendt.
Yes, love George Wendt.
And One of the Kids in the Hall. And Elton John, Elvis Costello pop up. I feel bad for them. I felt really bad for people like Dominic West and Hugh Laurie, who apparently have small roles in this on their way up. And they get to look back on this piece of shit as something. I don't know. It's just nonsensical. It's not about anything. I was like, when is the story going to kick in? Because George Wendt and the Kid in the Hall are trying to get a movie made. And then there's Jason Fleming from Snatch and League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, etc.
The ugly guy?
The redheaded guy.
Okay.
Okay. He and this really ugly, fatter, older guy are part of this tabloid who are trying to bring down the Spice Girls for some reason that's never made clear. And it just keeps cutting back to these random people. There's this huge cast. And Alan Cummings? That guy.
Yeah, him.
Nightcrawler. He's in it as a documentary filmmaker trying to make a movie about the Spice Girls. They just keep cutting to all these random people that you don't care about, and there's no flow to the story at all, if there's a story.
Okay. Well, I had to watch a scene where a kid breaks into a Baby Gap and tries on a bunch of different outfits, like in Toy Story 3 when Ken was trying on all his different outfits. Only there's always the inevitable, like, of course, Gap kids in the 90s is selling 70s white leisure suits, and of course he has to go directly into the John Travolta dance. Only it's like bad CGI of a kid's head superimposed on a midget's body. Yeah, I had to watch that. The film was horrible. Now, you guys didn't think we did too great a job, quite honestly. I was ready to secede that I lost this one because Baby Genius is a really bad movie. I have kids. I want to like the kids. On a suck level of like 1 to 10, I give it like a 9. But if the kids had been cute, I might have given it like a 5. The kids weren't even cute. They were horrible. I felt like no emotional connection to them. I didn't think they were going to amount to much in life. I doubt they're still acting. They weren't kid. They weren't like, the kid from Jerry Maguire by any means.
No.
Anyway, I was about ready to secede victory, but Dylan waited to the last second to do his homework. And Spice World wasn't available on Netflix streaming.
Which is one of the parameters we've set up for the show.
Which meant you had to go do what?
I had to go and rent this from Amazon Instant Video, which sucked ass.
Which means Dylan paid cash money to watch Spice World. So we decided that each month we were going to bring this to you and let you guys decide kind of who got it worse. So we're putting it to you. Please, in the comment section on the site, let us know who you think had the worst,
deal.
The worst deal out of this whole thing. And just remember that Dylan had to pay for it.
And just remember that I got to look, again, as I said before, at 5 hot British singers.
And I got to look at like 6 really hot under 2-year-olds.
And Kathleen Turner.
And Kathleen Mann Turner. Anyway, what do you want to do now? Here we are at beautiful Colony Country Club, where Dylan has forgotten his putter and is playing me tin cup style with a fucking 3-iron.
3-iron putter.
And he's winning.
Are you ready for the scores after 9 holes? They're not pretty. That would be 56 for Kai. 54 for Dylan. Of course, the backman hasn't been kind so far.
Hey.
More later. Kai, we're about to start the 17th hole. What's the situation look like?
You're up by 4 strokes, but we're both playing horribly.
But who's going to win?
You're going to win. Unless you blow it big time right here.
And what's my putter look like?
My cock.
Kai's had a bad day, so he's taking a dip in the pond. Oh, wait. There he is.
Let's see if the self-destruction can continue. Oh!
I lost it. Where'd it go?
Short of the trap. I'm solid. I feel like jumping in there like they do at the Masters and shit. I'm so proud it didn't go in anywhere bad. And here goes Dylan to completely stick it in me. More like a turkey, not really in the gay way.
That's some sand. No, short of the sand.
If he'd only done that like 10 more times, this would be an even game. So I just hit one of them off the green, but Dylan didn't feel like recording it. So I want everybody to know I went out on a bang. That's all. Okay.
For 5?
Dylan is going for 5. I need him to get a 12 and I have a shot. So dramatic.
There it is.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Just to prove I beat you in everything.
Do.
Alright, welcome back. If all went as planned, you've just come back from some footage of us playing golf where I destroyed Kai. Now is the time.
Didn't happen. I hope.
It did. We put money on it, and I am now richer retroactively, or something like that.
You'll know. We had to go into the future to figure it out.
Yes.
We have no idea what happened.
Well, we know. We know. Yeah. Anyway, now is the time where we issue our new challenge for the next month.
I'm really
To
excited.
each other. Are you?
Yeah, because they wanted us to bring it a little more, and I put a little thought into this, and I think I got a good one.
Alright, well, bring it.
Okay. Well, the problem was I went with singers that were hot, right? That's where I screwed up. I picked a bad movie, but the problem was they were very nice to look at, right?
Oh boy. Another singing movie, really?
Well, there's a musician involved, yes. I want to know, do you know who Robert Van Winkle is?
I sure do.
How do you know him?
You're going Cool as Ice, aren't you?
I'm going Vanilla Ice and Cool as Ice. Have you ever seen the film?
Bits and pieces, but not the whole thing.
Well, then you are going to sit down and enjoy Cool as Ice starring one Robert Van Winkle.
That sounds terrific. Well, sir, you've given me 2 shitty singing movies 2 months in a row. I've got one for you as well.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's a 2003 classic starring a couple of American Idol winners, or wannabes.
Oh, shit. No.
And
No.
you get to go all the way from Justin to Kelly.
No! That's bad! That's not even right. And shit, I haven't seen that. I watch bad movies and I haven't even seen
Of
that.
course you haven't seen it. Why would you?
I don't know. But my wife might actually want to sit down and watch it with me, so that's the good news.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, you want to get out of here?
Lucky you.
Do we want to get out of here?
Let's get out of here.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you next month.